Hi kids, I know a lot of you are going back to school now, maybe starting a new grade. You probably have all sorts of anxieties and all that crap. I was gonna make like a back to school video, but I think my only advice for kids going back to school is grow the hell up and relax, okay? So I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk about how I think marijuana should be legal. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here recommending that you guys do illegal crap, so don't go do something silly, okay? First of all, there's all this nonsense about pot being a gateway drug. Gateway to what? Why are we blaming stupid behavior like that on like a drug instead of just simply stupid people? Why are we so quick to blame, say, again, shooting up heroin, smoking crack, on smoking a joint instead of just, you know, maybe just a stupid person who's brainless, easily influenced, dumb? Again, I just don't see the point of prosecuting a 16-year-old smoking a doobie on the corner of his neighborhood, and then us taxpayers having to pay for him going to court, for him going to whatever, and then doing whatever and crap. Like, it's so pricey and so stupid. Like, I get it, I know there's a war on drugs against marijuana and all, but, you know, I mean, clearly we're not winning this war. Why is it so hard for us to admit that, yes, we've lost a war, and yes, you know, in the past we just weren't very knowledgeable about this substance, and maybe we've been wrong, because, you know, humanity's never been wrong before. I mean, you know, the world is flat. That's like, we're clearly not winning this war, so come on, like, why do we keep dumping money into it? And don't get me wrong, I'm no hippie. I do think some war should be fought, but statistics show more and more Americans are smoking pot. Oh, but I guess I can understand the government's stance on this. I mean, why would you want to sell something that we can grow for almost nothing and tax? You know, that doesn't make sense. We aren't $14 trillion in debt or anything. Also, I just want to throw out there that it is proven that pot is not physically addictive. But there are so many drugs that are given to people, sick people, medicine, that is addictive and very harmful. So yeah, I guess this makes a lot of sense. If somebody's in a lot of physical pain, we'd rather give them Oxycontin than let them smoke a joint? Like, our policymakers, do they ever think about this crap? Do they think? Are they drones? Are they robots? Like, who's in charge? You know, and I've also heard people say, well, you know, smoking pot, it makes you stupid, it makes you lazy. No, you know what makes somebody stupid and lazy? It's when they are stupid and lazy. The kid you know who smokes way too much pot, who comes home from school, gets baked instead of doing his homework, fails everything, you know, that's not because he's a helpless drug addict and poor him, he needs rehab. No, he's not physically addicted to crap. He's just a jerk. Instead of blaming things on drugs, we need to start blaming the asshat gene that exists in some people. Drugs or not. I know some stone cold sober asshats, trust me. And you can blame the asshat gene on their dumbness and their laziness. And you can blame the asshat gene on them smoking constantly. Because again, it is not physically addictive. And sure, you can get a habit if you're doing it every day around the same time, just like I have a habit of having a cup of coffee in the morning. I'm not saying that we should go ahead and legalize all these drugs. I'm not going to make a statement that big, but I am going to say, what the frig is the problem with pot? Pot doesn't even kill anybody. You can't even overdose on it. You could have an allergic reaction to it. I have a friend that's allergic to carrots. Should we make carrots illegal too? I'm not sitting here saying it's 100% harmless. I do think it should be regulated similar to alcohol in that you shouldn't drive while you're intoxicated. If you're a teacher, you shouldn't teach while you're high. You shouldn't smoke pot while you're in a children's playground, you know, common ass sense, things like that. Now, I want to remind you guys that I do have a new t-shirt that's now available. Ha! Look at it. jpmetz says STFU. Also, I do have a new podcast that came out today, so I'm going to have a link to that in the underbar. Please check it out. Please download it. Please subscribe on iTunes. My podcast is 100% free, okay? To any of you dumbasses that didn't know that. Alright, I'm done. Kiss my ass.